Hello, welcome back to Shittywebcomics Weekly, brought to you by our Subscribe Star backers. Donate to know all the truth years in advance before everyone else does. See what everyone else will be saying in the coming
See
years.
into the mind of God, and also donate to us.
Yeah, you can do both. Both at the same time, actually. That was pretty cool. So, again, continuing, it's like Smuggy's year, basically. The whole padding out the rest of the year with these comics.
I look at this next one and I see Richard C. Meyer.
Yeah, it's very Richard C. Meyer. The way it's cross-eyed, goofy, dumb expression.
Extremely stupid. He's got a humpback. Maybe
Yeah, I was
that's
going to say, some kind of hunchback, apparently?
He injected saline into his back.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because he actually did that with his bicep. Or it wasn't saline, but whatever. I think it was synthol was what it was, where people were doing that a lot, and he posted pictures of him clearly having done that, and he was really proud of it. And people were like, "You're just injecting your biceps." Anyways, but this comic, it's that doofy dumb face, and they're saying your argument is wrong, and you should not be allowed to voice your opinion because you don't have a girlfriend. So it actually is Richard C. Meyer.
Yeah, because I remember that was something his own fans were like starting to bash him on. Is like, why you keep calling people childless weirdos? You have 3 bastard children.
Yes.
And most people in general nowadays can't have children, can't get married, can't own a home.
Or it's a complete minefield of just impending. Everybody knows it's an impending disaster. Oh, you got married with children. Okay, those are just that many more things that will be taken away from you. Whether you think that will ever happen or not, it will. You just don't think it. There's a huge gulf of difference between what people are sure will never happen and what actually happens. Don't forget, the actual divorce rate is in the 90%. It's not 50%, it's 90%. And people don't admit that. They don't want to admit that. They don't want to talk about it. They don't like admitting it. They don't like even acknowledging the information. It's sort of like, the FBI crime statistics. Most people don't want to accept it, and it's the same for divorce statistics. It's just a different group also doesn't want to admit it or accept it.
It's weird that the same group that will post FBI crime stats will also tell you that you need to get married and have white children.
Yes, without even being honest enough. Because if they were at least honest enough to admit to the not even risks, because risk implies that it could happen, instead of the fact that it is pretty much a 100% guarantee that will happen. If it's around 90%, if it's over 90%, then it's pretty much a guarantee. If I can put take a gun that holds 10 bullets and just put 9 in and put it to your head and pull the trigger and say, well, there's a risk that I might shoot myself in the head.
It's an 8% chance.
8? Who taught you math? But yes.
But yeah,
what fuckhead badly's an adverb? Who taught you grammar?
At this point, it's like putting your hand on a hot stove.
Yes.
It's and
that's the thing. That was also the funny thing about MGTOW, is people saying MGTOW is a philosophy or a movement. It's like, you need a philosophy or a movement to not put your hand on a hot stove? I don't think so. Why don't you just know?
Anyone who was trying to sell it as one they were untrustworthy.
Yeah. Instead of needing a movement, why don't you just know? How come you don't just know things?
Just become aware. Open your eyes. It's like the opposite of getting cyberbullied.
Open your mind. Just squeegee your third fucking eye. You don't need if you need drugs to squeegee your third fucking eye, you're beyond help already. So that's
you're beneath us. We can teach you everything if you just listen to us.
Listen to us. Do everything we say at all times, without exception. Even if we told you to jump off a bridge, you should think about it, but then you should just do it also.
Every joke I say is completely serious.
Yes. We are pretty funny when we do that. Anyways, once again, donate to our Subscribe Star to learn everything, to see into the mind of God, deactivate Frankenstein. Just not even the Frankenstein controls, just Frankenstein in general. He's gone. Fucking that Frankenstein, he's gone. He is gone before I get back from lunch. But
that's exactly how we will be dealing with people's Frankensteins.
Yes. And as everyone else comes to say, whether they want to or not, for everyone else, should have listened to Shitty Webcomics.